Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of A Magic You. My name is Yulisa. I am your host for this podcast and we are recording this at night, which is crazy. It is 8:23 and typically I am asleep at this time or like already in bed, bonnet, eye mask, the whole shebang. So for me to be awake right now to do this is crazy, but I'm actually really excited because it's been a little bit and so much has happened, so I couldn't wait to get back on. So when we last spoke, I was about to go on my trips and all of that jazz, and life is just busy, and now it's May. So it is May 2nd, and as of right now when I am recording this, I did April with no TV, which was amazing. I absolutely loved it. I got so much done. I feel like I actually felt like I was living life, if that makes sense. It was just more enjoyable, like removing one area of screen time. Like given that I have to be on the computer and recording, not just this, but like working and stuff like that too, just admin things. So it was really nice to get rid of one like blue screen and how it helped me. I was still using my phone during that time, except I was just editing and using my time more wisely. And it was great. So I recommend trying a month of no TV. It can be hard, but it is so worth it. And now I can binge watch my anime, but I won't have time for the next few days. So it just makes it even better because I like to binge watch everything. I don't want to wait. I apologize if I sound stuffy. My nose is a little stuffy and I think it's my allergies just like everybody else. And yeah, it's just been crazy here. If you guys are local, have you noticed just like a coat of pollen everywhere? It's crazy. I did also want to say, so I went to Reiki today, and the last time I went, it totally helped shift my energy from like winter to spring. And I went again today, and she said, your aura is so calm, or like you are just so calm. And I was like, yeah, like I'm just existing. I got a massage this morning. I don't even think I talked about what today's episode is going to be about. It's going to be about living with intention and raising your vibe and being your authentic self and like all of that together. And I guess it's just me chit-chatting because it's late at night and here I am. So keep listening. All right. So I went to Reiki and she said I was super calm, and that's exactly how I've been feeling. Like since my last session, it's been sparkly. Life's still sparkly. I'm enjoying every minute of it, even if I'm busy and tired, because I'm looking at all these pictures I take. I'm a big picture person. You guys should know this by now. And like reflecting back, I'm like, whoa, like life is so sick, like so cool. And I just want that for everyone. Like, oh my goodness. And with that, with my Reiki sesh, we talked about like moving your body and like just like dancing and stuff, and I've totally been in that, how that's like living in your authentic self. Like little kids, you see them get happy or excited, or you see them, feeling joy, and they just do a little wiggle, and like you can just tell. And like adults don't really do that. They like suppress it, and I've been finding myself not suppressing those little wiggles as much and like jumps, because by doing that, I swear it makes those moments even more just like sparkly. You feel it. You actually get to feel it. It's so freaking cool. But with that, okay. Oh goodness. I've been twirling a lot. I don't know if it was like, I think it might have been a little bit before Utah, which we're going to go into Utah as well, because honestly, this might just be a whole life update and we're just talking and you guys are just hearing about what's been going on, and if that happens, it happens. But yes, I've been twirling a lot. In Utah, we stayed at this little studio apartment above a garage, and it was so freaking cute. It had like Spanish tile. It was very like European in that way. It was so cute. And we were talking about like tiny homes and stuff, and I was like, oh no, like this is probably the max I could do, because it was literally like a one room plus like a bathroom, and like the kitchen and the dining room and the bedroom, you know, it was spaced out. You weren't crammed. It was so cute. And then the bathroom did have its own room. But the point is I could twirl in there. I was like, you know what? I could do this because I can twirl, I can move. I'm just thinking about like, you know, movement and just, I don't know. And I've also been twirling a lot when we go on walks at the park and on trails and stuff. Oh my goodness, I don't know. It just happens. So if that resonated with anyone, or if you've been feeling like you need a twirl too, then I'm with you there. And if not, you should try it. Because then I'm thinking, you know, here I am twirling, not spiraling. Sometimes we think we're spiraling, but really turn that spiral into a twirl. That is what I mean to say throughout that whole story, is to turn that spiral into a twirl. And if you're already twirling, then you're there. You've done it. Okay, so Utah was so cool. But before that, oh my God, we got to talk about the wedding. It went really well. I officiated. It was fun. And we were there for 2 days, in and out, and then worked, and then Utah. So it was like boom, 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 crazy. So Utah, the flight there, it was smooth going. We got there early on a Wednesday. And then we had 3 days before my class, including that day. And my class started on a Saturday until like Tuesday. And then our flight was Tuesday night. Like, it was crazy. So anyway, Utah was so fun. The house, obviously, I just talked about it, was so cute. We were in the cutest little neighborhood where everyone was like walking around. And it's very walkable there. We went to Antelope Island the first day, which was so fun, and I actually got some bison hair that I'm gonna put in my journal, so that's pretty cool. And I got to take my camera, and it was my first time flying with my camera, which was like a new experience. And my camera, she's a big girl. If you're a photography person, she is a Sony a7 IV, and I like don't know what I'm doing with her. I love her though. She takes great pictures, no editing needed. It's great. I love it. But anyway, first time traveling with like a big camera and like a giant lens and stuff, and it was easy peasy. And we got there, went to Antelope Island, got some coffee and stuff before that, and got to take pictures. Then we went to our Airbnb. The next day we went to Arches National Park, which was 3 hours away, so we had to get up early again. And we drove all the way to Arches, and it was like beautiful. The ride was fun. We're road trip people anyway, so 3 hours is like nothing when we're doing like planning like trips like that. We'll go for it, which is so fun. So, well, I think it's fun because I'm not the one driving, but Ty, he's probably like, yeah, this isn't fun. I offer, guys. Okay. All right. So we get there. And, okay, if you didn't know this, if you are a veteran and have, like, a little veteran card, you can go to the national parks and get, like, free national park pass. It is awesome, okay? So look into that if you are my fellow service members, okay? So we got in for free, and we got, like, little, like, lifetime passes. It's so sweet. So the cool thing with the park was that like you can drive around. Oh my goodness. You can drive around and go to like the main site. So because we had to drive 3 hours back that same day, we were really only there like 6 hours, I think. We left our Airbnb at like 5. We got there at like 8. And then we left at like 1. It was pretty quick. And then we got home by 6. There was a little bit of traffic. And yeah, I don't know. It was just such a good time. We went to a bird enclosure. Okay, you guys are probably so bored by hearing about everything I did. If not, or if you are, I'm sorry. But if not, keep listening. Went to a bird enclosure, took lots of cool pictures, and then my class. My class was awesome. I loved it, and it was so much fun. And I got to learn mixing pigments, which was so fun. And it was also very challenging. Oh, yeah. And I got to learn eyeliner, which was so sick because I went there for a lip blush class, but given that I was like not my first time learning it. Like I know how to do it, and it was more so focused on like colors and stuff. We got to have more free time, and I got to do my learn eyeliner, which is so fun. And we're back. Today was me day, and here we are today. Wow, I had to wrap that up, guys. Okay, one more thing before I forget is that while we were in Utah, I was recording like all of it, so I need to clear up space on my laptop ASAP, like right now, so I can start editing and create this YouTube, guys. I am so excited, but I don't know what the hell to name it, and it's driving me crazy, as silly as that sounds. So yeah, help. Send help. But getting into the actual episode, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I actually don't know if there's any more I want to share. I looked through my pictures to always see if I want to like talk about anything else. There was good food. Oh, my lavender bushes are thriving at home. Oh my goodness, life is just so good. Okay. Living with intention, raising your vibe, being authentic, all the good stuff, guys, okay? All the good stuff. So what this means is that you are being more mindful about what you are deciding in every moment. So an example is me not watching TV for the month of April. I was deciding that instead of watching TV, those moments that I would typically be watching TV, I wanted to change and just see what I kind of like go to. I wasn't like planning like, okay, I'm going to do work. It just kind of happened and I loved it. I loved it so much because it created more time in my day to get stuff done, my to-do list, checking things off, fun, editing and getting ideas. It was just so good for my mindset. And that's where instead of me making excuses like I don't have time, I was making those excuses. I didn't have time, but it was me not making time for the things that I've been wanting and just hoping that they'd get done. Living with intention is also like that little voice in your head that used to make you feel bad if you didn't want to go somewhere you were invited to. But instead of like feeling bad, you know that it's going to bring you so much joy and like be so way better for you. And that's living with intention. You're living with your authentic self because that's like truly what you want to do in those moments. And the people that are around you should definitely understand. Because it's not like you're trying to avoid them, but everyone needs time to themselves too, or, work through things, whatever it is. Let's talk about how hanging out with friends, prioritizing relationships can help your life just raise your vibe overall, all around. So you want to look for and have friends that are supportive, the ones that actually root you on and want to see you do so well, that listen to your goals. You guys are both like, or all like, what are your plans and ways to go after them. It's so important. You don't want to leave hanging out with friends feeling exhausted, burnt out, or drained or anything like that. So it is really important to be mindful of who is surrounding you, because that is going to also affect your decisions and stuff like that. It's also so important to prioritize me days, body, mind, and soul. You need to be taking care of yourself. You cannot be doing a bunch of acts of service if you aren't even taking care of yourself. You know what I mean? Like, you can't pour from an empty cup, and I will say that until I'm blue in the face. And sometimes I understand that it can be hard, but it is so important to prioritize time for you, time for mental clarity, time for you to think, time for you to sit with thoughts and figure out goals, things like that. Even if that time is on the shower, on the toilet, put that phone down and just take deep breaths and put some meditation music on and figure this out. Actually, that was so aggressive, guys. I'm so sorry. I actually meant just like take care of yourself, get a massage, eat healthy foods, ones that, don't irritate your tummy as often. If you notice, like, if you have tummy problems like me, and meditate. I can't say it enough. Meditate and then take care of your body by like stretching. I see it so often where people are telling me, they're like, oh, I'm old, that's why like this hurts, or that's why it's hard for me to get up. You're not old, girl. You're in your 30s. You just need to stretch. Get it together. Okay? Do daily checks with yourself. Check your routines. Check the choices you've been making, whether it be with like, are you snoozing your alarm instead of getting up to go for a walk? Are you, I don't know, going for the junk food before the whatever else? I literally don't know. Do you see what I'm saying though? Guys, it's late. And it's time for me to go home. There's fireworks going on outside and it sounds terrifying. I had called Ty right now. I had to pause this and call Ty because I was like so scared someone was like outside. I'm at my studio and yeah, I'm just sitting in here looking at it. Guys, life is crazy. It's May. It's May. Oh, I crack myself up. That is so funny. Okay, I hope you guys have a wonderful night, a wonderful day whenever you are hearing this, a wonderful week, and let me know what you thought about this episode. I love getting your text messages letting me know that you guys liked it or what's going on. I've honestly been hearing from a lot more people that I guess didn't know that listened to this, and we're finding out like certain people do, and it's just the coolest thing. Like, oh my God, that's so fun. But yes, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, week, year, life, moments. Send me a message, send me a text on the bio and description. If you guys want to follow my personal account at Ulisa_C on Instagram or MagicU on Instagram. And the Hot Girls Love Birding stickers are in. So if you are interested in getting one, they are $3 each, free shipping. I will put them in a little envelope and send them to you. Send me a message on Instagram and I'll get you a Hot Girls Love Birding sticker. Okay. All right, guys. Good night. I love you all. Well, good day. Good day to you. Okay, it's really getting late. That's why I'm starting to sing on this.